Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. Now, I'm in California and weed is legal there, at least medical marijuana is. Now, in the fall there's going to be an initiative to make recreational marijuana legal, which will mean that we will have to dispense with the formality of going to a doctor and pretending that there's shit wrong with us. Although actually I do have stuff wrong with me that weed is prescribed for. But a lot of people don't, but they just pretend they do. So as weed becomes legal in more and more states, there are going to be people. Now, I don't encourage anybody to start smoking weed. I don't care whether you smoke weed or not. I'm not one of those marijuana zealots who believe that everybody should smoke. But if you're interested in smoking, I don't think it's a bad thing. And if you're not, that's your decision too. But as weed becomes legal more often, people are going to have to develop a certain skill, and that skill is rolling a joint. So I'm going to take you through at least my process of rolling a joint. Now, the first step in rolling a joint is that you want to get the weed from your bud, and you want to crush it up into, as you can see, most of this has already been pre-crushed, but you want to crush it up into a fine powder, and you can just take it between your thumb and forefinger, and you kind of roll it like you would have, as if you had picked a booger out of your nose, and you roll it between there, and it gradually you add to the pile of very finely crushed wheat. You don't want lumps in your weed, because then it will burn unevenly and you'll waste your weed. Okay, now the next thing is your rolling paper. Now I prefer these here regular zigzags. It's just about the right size for rolling a good joint. But the place that I went to the last place I went to only had these, which, as you can see, that's way too much paper. So I tore some of it off so that I do have a paper that is about this size, right? And then what you want to do is scoop up your weed. I use the container, the paper that the weed that the papers came in. Scoop it up there, and you pour it into your paper. And what you want to do is you want to spread it around evenly. You don't want it all lumped up in the middle. You want to spread it around evenly to the paper. And then you fold it, you use your thumbs right in the middle, and then you fold the top over, and you work your way outward so that I have to get this. You start in the middle, work your way outward so that when you do your final twist, your fingers are basically right at the edges of the weed. So you've actually helped to spread it as you've been rolling. Then you lick it, and you complete your roll. You complete your roll, and you have a joint that is ready for smoking. Thanks for listening.